Okay, so creating an event. Me personally, I actually just use this center calendar to choose my event. So if I'm, let's say, on March 14th, if that was the day I was going to make an event, I typically just click over here. And if you click into the white, it will bring up that create window on the day you want. If you press create over here, depending on what day you happen to be clicked on, so for example, if I press create here, it's going to start with the 27th. So if I want it in the future, I tend to just decide like, okay, let's go August of 2020 on the 8th. I'm going to add that. That's just how I do it. But you can do it from either spot, create, or click on the actual calendar itself. So let's say I want to create a new event. This mini window creates the option to have an event, set an out of office reminder. Basically, you would automatically decline new meetings. You can put a message, I'm out of the office. You can create a reminder for a particular day that either repeats or doesn't repeat. You can set a task. If you set a task, that would end up in the My Tasks area on the right as well. You can put appointment slots. So if you want to have appointment slots, you could do that. Set the appointment durations, set the appointment times. Now for me, no matter what I'm doing, I actually like to hit more options. Whichever type of choice I'm having, I'd like to look at more options. And that way you can title your event. You've got your time and date, so you can set your dates. Maybe it's going to be on the 14th only. Maybe I want it to be from 10:15 to 11:15. Maybe I want it to repeat annually on March 14th, or maybe I want it to repeat monthly on the second Saturday. I can set that. In terms of event details, I can set the location. I can add a Gmeet. If I add a Gmeet, there's all the information that I could copy out for people. I can set my notifications or remove them. I can set which calendar it's going to. So for me, it's going on my personal calendar. I can set my default visibility. So I'm basically going to be saying, hey, look, I'm busy during this particular time. In the bottom, you can write descriptions and notes. You can add attachments to the event. So if you have a PDF or a video or a drawing, or you have multiple documents you're going to share with your people, you can put them there. You then can add guests if you want. When you add a guest, you would put them in there, and they would end up with their email for that particular event. If you don't have people invited, it doesn't really matter what you do here. But if, for example, I put Tara in here and I allow her to invite others, she could invite a person to the meeting. If I don't want that to happen, or if I don't want her to see the guest list, I could do that. You can always remove them if you want. Now, once you press save, this event goes onto your calendar. At any point, you can click on an event and you can have these options. One, I now know that I could take my Gmeet and copy that conference code out. I could trash it. I could email the guests over and over and over. I could also copy it out to a Google Classroom. This pencil allows you to come back in and edit it. I will say that if you do edit and people have already accepted or people have been invited, you can choose to send them an updated invite or choose not to send them an updated invite. Now, those are the basics of Google Calendar. And what's great about using Google Calendar is it can basically create a situation where you can see and share multiple calendars. You can stay updated, and you can even collaborate with people depending on your needs. So if you have any questions, please let me know.